Hello students, let us continue chapter number 7, environmental changes. So today we are going to discuss our next topic, that is effects of global warming. Changes are observed in the growth and development of the vegetation. Certain species of birds are now disappearing, such as sparrows and vulture. 2000 glaciers of Himalayas have melted. Now you can see the picture, gradual changes observed in the glaciers in 2001, then in 2003, and then 2006. Now, non-conventional sources of energy. Student, you can see in the picture, first one, solar energy, then wind energy, then biomass, and the fourth one is tidal energy. These are the non-conventional sources of energy. Now, measures to prevent global warming. Reduce the use of sources that release carbon dioxide. Afforestation and conservation of forest should be done. Growing trees helps to reduce carbon dioxide. Avoid the use of plastic. Optimum use of manure and pesticides. Adopt organic farming, that is use of green manure and cattle manure. Then add biotic in the food for animals. Optimum use of household appliances. Proper use of means of transport. Check the growth of human population. Design the buildings with sufficient ventilation to save electricity. Increase the use of eco-friendly papers. Grow plants and trees around your house. Make optimum use of natural resources. Use petroleum product judiciously. Use water carefully. Practice rainwater harvesting. Increase the use of CNG and non-conventional sources of energy. Now, student, for your knowledge, things to know. To make 1 ton of paper, 4400 kW electricity, 30,000 liters water, wood of 11 trees is required. Now, global policy to protect environment. On realizing that human activities are the root cause of destruction of the environment, the countries of the world gathered at Stockholm, the capital of Sweden, in the year 1972 to think of ways to protect the environment. Another convention was held at Rio de Janeiro, that is Brazil. In the meeting held at Copenhagen, capital city of Denmark, in the year 2009 to discuss global warming, it was observed that the developed nations are not accepting the carbon cut, that is the technique to reduce the emission of greenhouse gases, and the developing nations were increasing pressure for the reduction of emission of greenhouse gases. It was decided to give an aid of $100 billion for the development of developing nations. In this meeting, 59 research papers from 45 countries were presented, and through it, the leaders of the world were made to think seriously regarding the changing climate. On an average, a citizen in the world emits 4.5 metric ton carbon dioxide. Indian citizen emits 1.2 metric ton carbon dioxide. Other developing nations release far lesser carbon dioxide gas. Large amount of concessions should be given for development and more restrictions should be imposed on the countries like the USA, as an average American emits 20.6 metric ton carbon dioxide. Now, student, I hope you have understood this chapter. Thank you.